Come on in, come on in, come on in. You, hey you, yes you. Put that pork chop down and come on and watch.
Some good pork chops.
That pork chop sandwich. Oh my goodness. I remember my aunt, her boyfriend came in the house. Lord bless his soul. And he had a pork chop sandwich, and he is coming down the steps of the basement, and he fell. Oh. And the pork chop went flying. Oh. And it was like set up on the wall, like against the wall. Like,
oh no.
Like this.
Dang. What? I bet he was pissed and hurt.
Oh gosh, I bet you hate that sandwich though. But it was funny. I was cracking up. My grandpa was like, "What's so funny?" And I was like, "So and so fell outside." He was like, "You find that funny?" I was like, "No," because my granddaddy was the type of person that would whoop your tail. So I went into another room and I bust like, "No, granddad, you ain't gonna whip my tail today." Oh my god!
Oh man, you should get the fake out.
Like oh my gosh, he whipped my cousin tail, Antoine. All right, so we was coming back from church, and you know how the church is like what it is with your school clothes. When you come home, you change into your play clothes. So he told my cousin he couldn't get on his bike, until he changed out of his church clothes.
Oh no!
So my cousin was on that bike with his church clothes on, and that what is it, trench coat?
Oh, the long trench coat.
Yeah, with the belt, and he was on that bike. I was like, oh my god, that's what I did. My grandfather said, "Boy, he took the belt." I was like, "Boy, didn't I tell you?"
Oh no! Antoine did not want to listen that day.
Oh, gosh. And I was laughing. And my grandpa was like, "What was funny?" And I was like, he's like, "Do you want some too?" I was like, "No, I went in the house."
Hey, granddad. Dang.
Oh,
He did not play.
oh no, I'm about to be crying. Yeah, so no, granddad did not play, and I didn't play with granddad. That's my heart, Dad. That's my heart, my granddaddy. Oh my gosh. So yeah, I would laugh, but I'd be laughing out of sight.
Right.
I
don't want that beating.
No. No way. No way. No way. Alright, so we get ready to talk about our must-have, our 5 must-have food or dessert that we must have on our Christmas menu. Now I'm gonna start with mine. Now these are not in any particular order, so it's just better be on the list. On the menu. Number 1, my first, I put it on there, but it don't matter, it ain't in a particular order. Apple pie.
That's a good one.
What about you?
That's on mine too.
Yeah,
Apple
so
pie.
we ain't playing.
But mine's a Dutch apple pie. Yes. Okay.
Look, I'll take it any way I could get it.
Apple pie.
It's an apple pie.
Yes.
And I love it with that vanilla ice cream. Yes!
Good to go.
Yes, yes. Now, I might have cheated on this one, but hey, it all goes together. So I need turkey with gravy, mashed potatoes, and stuffing. And if you from a different area, you call it dressing. But look, I just need it all together.
That's a good one too.
It must all be on the list because I eat it all together.
I put lamb chops.
Okay.
I need some lamb chops.
Girl, I love some lamb chops.
Yes. They're so small though, but I do love some lamb chops. So
I'm not eating like beef or pork, and then like my stomach started acting like a little bit crazy. I said, wait a minute, because it's kind of like a dark meat. So I was like, oh, maybe I'm not supposed to be eating.
But I do enjoy some lamb chops.
Yes.
So if it's not turkey, I don't eat ham, but give me some nice good lamb chops and I'm good to go. What else you got?
Collard greens.
Another good one. I put kale for mine, but yeah.
Yes, look, they part of the same family.
They're part of the same family. Yes.
I gotta have them.
Yes.
I remember one time. Oh damn. Y'all might hear some hallway action. So my friend was like, you wanna eat some? He's like, I got some collard greens and cabbage together. And I was like, no, because like we didn't eat that. So I was like together. I mean, we ate it separate, but not together. So I was like, no.
Collard greens and cabbage.
Yeah. He was like, my mother made it. So I was like, no, that's okay. So I think later, I don't know, it was another day or it was later on that day. I said, all right, well, let me try it. Girl, I tore that up.
It was good?
Yeah, it was real good. I was like, okay. I wasn't expecting it to be good, but
tasty.
Yeah, but it was good. I was like, okay.
I would have to be in the house for the rest of the day. I'm sorry to say. I really would. That's a lot.
And so like Mama BJ don't cook for everybody. So
yeah.
So I was like, Mama BJ, can you cook me some more?
So you enjoyed it?
Yeah, it was good.
That's good. Gotta give it a try now.
Yeah. Yeah, it was good. But what you got on there?
So my next item on my menu would be mac and cheese.
That's the next one on mine too.
Gotta have it.
Yes.
Yes.
So,
delicious.
I don't know, is that would be locking my bowels? TMI during the holidays, so I gotta make sure I take a stool. But I think somebody told me, I think my mom was like, Keisha, it might be the sugar, so I don't know. So when it's around the holiday season, I gotta take a stool softener. Especially like, yeah, around Christmas time, this time, because like I would like sometimes be missing New Year's Eve because I'll be in the bathroom.
No.
Yeah, constipated.
Aww.
But now I know it's this thing called a stool softener. So I take it like before and like during, and then
make sure you drink enough water.
Yes, that too.
Yes.
But I be drinking it, but it don't be pushing it out. But you just be stuck. Like,
well, now you know what works though.
And I'm like, well, what is this?
Sorry.
No. Like, I ain't gonna be able to make it to church.
Don't say nothing.
Okay, so we probably both in here crying. It just be torture. Now, I know it's like sometimes people be scared. Like some people like, I'll probably be like, oh my gosh, why she just say that? But when I notice when you don't talk about stuff, then it be like other people going through the same thing. And you don't know. Like I was going through another issue that I didn't know that I felt like I was about to die. I was about to die. And so, but then I was like, I don't know what it is. So then I had to start looking stuff up. And when I looked it up, I saw that it was like an actual name for the thing. And then I shared it with a family member, and that family member was actually going through the same thing and knew all about it. And then they gave me some direction on what to do. So like sometimes the stuff that may be the craziest and like, oh my gosh, why?
Embarrassing. You don't want to talk about it.
But if you don't say anything, you thinking you're the only one going through it, but you're not. So yes, I will get the lock balls around the holidays. But now I know. So anybody else that may be going through it, take the stool softener, baby. It'll help you. It'll straighten you right on out. And make that stuff soft, and it'll come right on out. Yes, right? Mm-hmm. What they say? Yes, sir?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh, my gosh. I mean, like, I was in bad shape. Remember that time I had to carry the butt pillow and everything?
I remember in the car.
It's like, what the hell? I thought I was going to die. I thought I was going to die.
Well, I'm so glad you were here. You're much better. You know what to take now.
Yeah. And I had went to the doctors for it and everything, but what I thought it was what I thought it was. So, and he didn't even come up with like a conclusion. I'm like this is part of your what you do, like
to get it out, to clear.
No, like you're the doctor for this particular situation.
Oh gosh.
You know how like you have a certain doctor. Well, you have a doctor, and some of them specialize in certain areas. I'm like, this is your area. You don't know. You can't tell me this is what was going on. So
I hope you didn't go back to him.
Yeah, he's my doctor. I mean, I know I need to find another one.
Oh.
I haven't yet, but yeah. So I looked it up and I found out what it was, and then like from me looking the situation up, and it was another person going through it. They was talking about they was passing out. They would be on the floor. I mean, because that's how the pain was.
Man.
So they was passing out and laying on the floor and stuff and wake back up, and I was like, oh my gosh. And then I noticed a lot of pregnant women would have the same situation too, and somebody else was like, oh. So it's like sometimes the most embarrassing, things that you don't want to tell anybody be the ones people be like, oh yeah, they be going through the same thing.
Same thing, right?
Now I'm not talking about I need the butt pillow for the locked bowels. No, it was another situation going on that I need. All right, so y'all can look at me differently. I don't care, but I'm just being honest.
Right, she's sharing her story.
Yes. And that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. And so then when I had to take my mom to get a colonoscopy, I found like little pamphlets on the issue that I was going through, and I was like, yeah, that's what I was going through right there. So it was like right there. And so I was like, okay, so I'm not alone. But when you find out that you have friends and family members going through the same thing, you don't feel it's bad. Yeah, and then you gotta realize it's only certain family members and friends you tell, because even though you might be still trying, you might not want the story out yet, you want to make sure they don't go and share it with other people.
Right.
Yeah.
Most definitely.
So the people that I talked to, they didn't share with other people, but now I'm comfortable to sharing. But I might not be sharing what the situation was with y'all right now, but y'all know a little bit about it. But anyway, now back to the food. So y'all be holiday season. Y'all know y'all need those stool softeners. And it don't matter if you old or young. Even them kids be getting them lock balls.
Yes.
Give them that stool softener. Be like, here, take this, so you'll be alright this holiday season. Alright.
Be good to go. So, is this the last item? I don't even know if we lost track. Okay, so I would put either sweet potato pie or vanilla bean cheesecake on my menu.
Vanilla bean cheesecake.
What you got? Delicious.
Yes. Yeah.
What you got?
Christmas cake. Now, we called it Christmas cake.
I'm looking at you like, what is that?
Yeah, I'm going to tell you. Because my grandmother will only make this during Christmas time. This cake was the best. It would go fast because everybody loved this cake. And you want to say, Grandma, you got to make two. You can't just be the one. Grandma died.
Aww.
And I was like, trying to see if my family could find a darn recipe. But nobody could find the recipe. So I said I was going to make it last year. Because I found something online that was similar to it. But they don't call it a Christmas cake. But they said it's good to have around the holidays. So hopefully I found it. So it's this cake. It tastes so good. It has cherry and walnuts in there.
Okay.
But it is just so good. And then
is it like a pound cake? Does it have icing?
It don't have any icing. But it has like powdered sugar on the top.
Okay.
Just lightly going around the top. It's good. I remember I asked my cousin, I said, you remember that cake? And he was like, yeah.
Everybody Everybody remember that cake.
Yes.
It was so good.
And we called it the Christmas cake. And Grandma would only make it during Christmas. And that'd be the cake that you just want to be like, oh, just give me that. I'll be good. Not saying her other cakes weren't good, but it was just something about this,
that one.
This cake. Everybody loved this cake. And you'd be mad when somebody ate that last piece.
I bet you would.
Yeah, you'll go.
Like, go get it.
Yeah, I'd be like, come on, Grandma. Where that cake at?
Need to be gone.
Yeah, you'd be like, right, I'm trying to get that last piece. Yeah, so I'm gonna attempt, since I have more time on my hands.
Yes.
I'm gonna attempt to make it. I gotta make sure that stuff in this fine because I got my cherries and walnuts already over there.
Hope you share a piece with me.
Of course. And I probably gotta share some with my aunts because my aunt said when I make a cake, I need to share. So.
I know.
But I hope nobody don't be crying because it's gonna make us all think about Grandma.
Oh, yeah.
That cake was good. My aunt who has the recipe book, she said she couldn't find it in there, so I don't know. Grandma
did that by memory. She probably made it so many times she don't need to write it down. But yeah,
I was looking it up again today because I was like, oh, I'm gonna make that. And I'm thinking about selling some banana puddings for Christmas.
Her banana pudding is so good, y'all. You should. I would definitely buy a whole bowl.
Look, you gotta make money in this season.
Yes. Yes.
I was like, why I didn't think about that?
Early on.
Yeah. So I could have did, yeah. Cause I know Pat, she be like, don't forget about me and the banana pudding. Cause her and her mom was kind of like fighting over the last bit, and she was like, no, wait a minute, that's your half over there. Like,
leave me mine.
So. Yeah, it's good. And then that time when it was made for school and Adrian was eating it out the pan, he was like, can I have the rest of this?
Oh. I guess it's good to the last drop. Yeah.
Like, I don't eat beef or ham, but I did used to like ham. And one of my like my grandmother, she on my mother's side, she doesn't like a lot of the syrup stuff that they give. So the ham be like it be or whatever. I like the sweetness on it.
Right.
Boy,
like that sweet and saltiness to it.
Right. So when I went to Quay's and her mama made that darn ham and she had them darn pineapples on the top. And oh my gosh, I was tearing that ham up. That's when I was eating ham. I was like, where you been all my life?
Baby.
Oh my gosh.
They've been depriving you of that good ham.
I was like, oh my gosh. So like if I have to cook the ham, I put that sugary stuff on there. But her mother, she probably had the sugary stuff on there, or she just might have used the just the pineapples juice, and you know it sucked through the ham. Oh my goodness, that ham was like out of this world. I was tearing that ham up. I was like, oh my goodness, it was just so delicious because it didn't taste like, even though you knew it was ham.
What you're accustomed to eating.
Yeah, it wasn't salty or anything. It was just like
heavenly. Ham is good though. I don't eat ham either, but when I used to, I would enjoy it.
I was like,
I'm missing out.
I was tearing that ham up. I don't even know if Quincy remember that day.
Oh, she probably did.
I remember that darn beef and roll. Sean was eating it with the pan. I was like, Sean, what are you doing? It's just so good. Yeah, that's how my finger be finger licking good. You remember putting his hands in there, getting the dirt, but then putting out.
Oh my gosh, why would you do that?
Talk about it's good. It is.
Messing everything
I had to tell the other guests, I'd be like, they looking like, ugh. I'm like, take it from the other end.
Take it from the other end.
So, my buddy, I was showing him some of my pictures. He said, are you a chef? I said, no. Because remember I had to cut them pineapples for us for your birthday? That was
delicious.
Yeah. I was like, oh, I gotta do that again.
I enjoyed that. It was so good with the rice.
Yeah, so that pineapple thing, I was waiting for my cousin. She might be watching. I was waiting for her to cook it for me, and it was just taking year 1, then year 2, year 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you know how you be like, well, at this point, I'm just not going to get it. So let me just go ahead and do it myself.
Right. It's gonna be easy and simple.
Right. So that's the type of person I am. If you seem like I ask you something and don't seem like you want to do it, I'll just go ahead and do it my way, myself. And it's sad that I do wait a long time, just like with my furniture. My desk and bookshelf. So I just went on and did it myself, and I was like, dang, I should just went on and did it myself a long time ago. So, yeah. But yeah, who else be making some good food?
You mean like friends?
Friends or somebody, mother or something?
Oh, Tim's mom. She makes good food.
Ooh, what she be making?
I love her fried chicken.
Oh, okay. So I'm gonna need a piece of fried chicken. Tim, I need a piece of fried
Good
chicken.
mac and cheese. She good collard greens. Sweet potato pie.
That's good. That's good. It's nothing like your significant other parents that can cook. Cause I mean, what can you say if their parent can't cook? And you be like, I don't eat. You be like, I don't want to go to the family dinner, and then they be looking at you like, why is she trying to eat my food?
Right. Like, is she bougie or something?
Yeah, like what's wrong? Be like, I just can't do it. Like, I never forget when I was over Kwai's house again. And I was making these sausages. And I don't know what it was. I was like, okay, yeah, I will take it. But garlic made me gag. And I didn't know it was going to smell like garlic. And I was trying to eat that sausage, but I couldn't. I felt bad because I had to waste it. I felt so bad because I couldn't eat it.
Too much garlic.
Yeah. It was like the smell and the taste was making me gag. So I didn't want to throw up. So I couldn't. I felt so bad though.
Oh man.
Because you ask for something.
Right.
And then you can't eat it.
Or you put a whole heaping of something on your plate and you taste it and it's not as good as you thought.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, so what do you do with this now? That happened to me before.
Yes.
I was so embarrassed because I was like, I'm so stuffed. I lied. But I just couldn't eat. It was mac and cheese. It just didn't taste the greatest. I know. I had to waste mac and cheese. I don't know what they put in it. It did not taste good.
Everybody can't cook mac and cheese now. That was with me when I went to somebody's house and the collard greens. I love collard greens, but they put too much what's them spicy red things in it? Them hot peppers, red peppers.
Oh, chili peppers, chili flakes.
Yeah, whatever. And they put too many of it in there, and it wasn't like flavor. Like I don't like them in there, but my mom, she does so. But she'll put a little bit in there. I could deal with that. But if you put like a whole bunch in,
where it overpowers the taste.
Yeah, and the greens just had a whole nother taste. That was like.
So they didn't use no smoked turkey neck, nothing like that.
No
smoked turkey.
Cause like if I do it, I put like smoked turkey in there.
That enhances the flavor. Delicious.
Yeah, but yeah, I couldn't do it. I was like, so they was left on my plate. So I was like, oh gosh, cause sometimes you have that feeling like, okay, I know these about to be good. Cause you're used to like what you're accustomed to.
And it just looks good. Like it looks appealing, appetizing, like in the dish. So you're like, oh, I know it's gonna taste good. You hear everybody raving about it, but it doesn't meet your expectation. Like your taste buds might be different than everybody else's, which is fine. So I just should have took a small sampling first before I put a whole heaping on my plate. So I learned my lesson now.
Yeah, me too.
I know to taste a little bit first, then go back for a little bit more.
Cause like I like the macaroni and cheese where what's his name? Ricky Smiley was talking about the church macaroni and cheese or the funeral macaroni and cheese where you gotta cut it in squares. Like I don't like mine's kind of like runny with the cheese around. I like mine's kind of
solid.
Yeah. That's how I like my macaroni and cheese. So if yours like too creamy or something, not saying it's all good, but like, and I don't want it too wet. I don't mind some wetness to it, but it needs to be coming out of the oven
with a firmness to it.
Right.
But that's creamy as well.
Right.
But yeah, I get it.
And I cannot stand Velveeta cheese because it makes it seem like it's cheap.
You know what? I think that's what was in that mac and cheese.
Yeah.
It didn't
Right.
it didn't work with me. I think that's what it was.
If you got that, don't give me nothing. Just say no, Kesha. You want to pass on this one.
And it looked delicious. It looked really appeasing and appetizing in the dish. And I should have known better. Never again.
Can't do it. Can't do it. And like when you come from like two sides that cook differently, man, you know. And I'm like, okay, this don't even look like my aunts. Or my grandmother's.
What is this?
Oh my God. I'm like, what? Oh, yeah, them greens. I still, yeah. That. All right. So as far as the curry go, did you have the Jamaican kind or the African kind?
It was Jamaican. Okay.
Well, the kind, like when I was in school, they was trying to give me was the African kind. And this girl, she was just pounding on her plate. And so I was like, oh, let them all go. She was African. Oh, I love me some curry. Go. I'm like, okay, go ahead. So I was like, I ain't eating that. So I was brought up, well, you don't eat nobody food except for your grandmothers. Well, that's how it was. So I
get it.
I really but plus, you like, you taking me out the norm eating some curry goat. Like, oh.
I want to try it.
No. But my buddy loves curry goat. And you saying it's good. Somebody else told me it was good. So I may try it. But I just need a pinch. Just a pinch.
Yeah, give it a try.
I'm just saying. But we are going to that, or we just gonna order the food and eat it on here. That Nigerian food.
Oh, your mukbang?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright. That's what we gonna do. Alright, y'all. I don't want Tyra Carver out because she been here 5 days.
Yes. Same outfit.
Yes. But we beautiful. We don't stink, no. We showered. Alright, as always, thank you for tuning in to Come Bling with me. Let your light shine in every aspect of your life. And until next time, shine and bling on.